Why do you think that it's important to differentiate between sexual abuse, sexual harassment, and sexual assault as we talk of Me Too India?
Sexual molestation, which happens in the workplace, is in a shade of grey. Whereas sexual molestation and sexual assault are criminal acts. Okay, a sexual harassment could be, how nice is your mini skirt? You have lovely legs. Okay, if the woman disagrees with that, that's harassment. Okay, if she's flattered with it, so be it. But 9 times out of 10, most of us are not.
Women know from their gut when a touch changes. From a friendly hug into a sleazy feel up, we instantly know it. And it could be with a person you have known for ages. You just know the touch changes. Now, having said that, I think what's happening right now in the country, us following the West, and I'm so grateful that it was a long time coming and it's finally here. The Me Too movement very specifically talks about workplace harassment. What I noticed was that the moment the floodgates opened, and I can understand how much women have, suppressed and repressed and sort of buried and swept under the carpet, that the moment they got an opportunity to finally tell their stories, everyone came forth.
We think would be a simple issue, but is actually very complicated,
It is.
very layered, is the issue of consent. And I have always maintained, I think we as a society, and I'm not just talking about Indian society, we as a world at large, I don't think we've really understood what defines consent. It's still a very gray
Yes
area,
and no,
right?
it's such simple words. It's just yes, no,
Or no.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's no gray way of saying, I don't want you to touch me.
Yeah.
Can I touch you? No.
Yeah.
It's very simple. I don't know why men who have such, or at least claim to be the superior sex can't understand two very basic words that were taught at a very young age.
Yeah.
Yes and no.
Shunali, what are your thoughts on this entire premise?
So on the consent fact, I think men have so far never really sought that out because of, again, the whole patriarchal mindset, a sense of entitlement. That even if she's saying no, she might still want it. And if I persist, she'll yield. However, the thing is that now, because everyone is re-examining their behavior, and to that extent, Me Too, even before it's really like a year, 2 years from now, it would have transformed far many more things in our society. But even in its nascent stages in India, I think people will begin to classify their behavior. And even women who have come out and accused men of just soliciting. I think somebody accused somebody of flirting, a married man. Now, let's just avoid taking names, but a married man was texting a woman and asking her to meet up, right? He's soliciting. Whether it's an ethical and moral issue within the framework of his marriage, that's his personal problem. As an audience or as a person who's sitting there engaging behavior and classifying it as harassment or not, it's not, because he was flirting with you and he wanted to meet you. If you said no and turned him down and he backed off, it's perfectly all right. So I think women need to also classify.
Have we really been taught what is good touch and bad touch?
I think that men feeling left out of it gives them a sense of how women have felt for the last 100 years, if not more.
Can we please have a round of applause just for that?
No, I shouldn't need a protector any more than a man needs a protector. Okay, I'm not theirs to protect. And that's a very strange thing in people's lives. There is a set of women who are women and therefore need to be protected. And there are a different set of women who are fair game. I don't blame men that much, very simply because this is the society in which they have grown up.